A prank might be a bad idea, but as a man, what would you do if you found out your child or your children are not yours in a live podcast show while trying to prank your wife? Welcome to Any Unfiltered. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and turn on your notification. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so sorry guys for keeping you guys waiting. It's been a very rough one, but anyway, let's get to today's gist. I want to talk about paternity fraud. It's been a thing now, it's been a very common thing now, and I feel it's witchcraft, and I want to talk about it from a lady's point of view right now. So before I proceed, I want to ask the ladies watching this right now, at what point do you feel a man should know that the child is not his? No, let me start from the beginning. At what point would you not know that the child is not for your partner? At what point would you not feel to share that fragile, delicate information with your partner? At what point did you decide to be demonic? Because it only takes a witch to hide such information. Why I'm emphasizing on hide is because there is what we call innocent mistake. This is very funny because there's no innocence. Let me remove that word. Let me look for another word. Anyway, here's what I mean. You're not meant to have sex with another partner when you're married, when you're engaged, when you're not meant to. When you know that the likelihood of this thing happening is very high, you're supposed to abstain, especially as a woman, because this type of issue, it's on you. When I mean innocent mistake or stuff like that, I mean there are some people that probably had sex with two men. That's why I said they're not innocent. Probably had sex with two men, their partner and their fling or whoever the person is, same day. And then they're not very sure which of the sperm fertilized their egg, and they just decide to just keep it to themselves. Probably in future they realize that, whoa, this child is not for my man. What do I do? How do I do? Anyway, that type of thing happens. Like, some women are not even very aware. I feel that's where you discuss with your doctor before you say I do, because there's no need to start your marriage in misery, start your marriage with deep secrets, with lack of peace of mind, and so many more. So my advice to anyone getting married or anyone engaged is to go for tests. You go for tests to ascertain for sure who got you pregnant, so that you can check the dates. Even if it happens in even if the sex happens on the same day, doctors can help you check it. If it happens in the same week, doctors can also help you check it. That's why they are experts. Stop guessing and just go to the doctor. Now let's talk about those witchcrafts, those ones that are very much aware but they decide to keep it a secret. What's the color of your problem? Why do you not like peace of mind? Why are you wicked? I've heard a woman say she decided not to have kids with her husband because her husband is ugly and she needed cute kids. And others will say, it was a mistake. I had sex with my ex while I was married. Mistake number one, mistake number two. Like, you are having 2-3 kids with your ex and you call it a mistake. What? As a woman, I can't even understand it, because it's pure evil. It's pure evil for you to allow a man nurture a child that is not his and is not aware. There are several options, even if the man is not fertile and all that, there are several options to consider. Aside from that, I watched one podcast where the guy, he accepts callers and all that, and then one man said he wants to play a DNA test prank or a DNA prank on his wife. She started crying. I was like, she's sorry that the doctor should keep it, the supposed doctor should keep it a secret, that she's going to pay whatever. And the guy was like, okay, we'll talk about the money later, but tell me what's the truth so I can help you. and she said two of her kids with her husband are not his, and she has three. So that means just one is for the man, and then two is for her ex. And then she's crying. This was a mistake. It was this. My goodness. Even as a woman, I can't understand where the mistake is. Anyway, if you're the man, what are you going to do? Mind you, there was no doctor. It's just a guy that owns a podcast, and you know, so she's fucked up because the man is listening to whatever she's saying, and the whole world was listening too. Anyway, back to ladies. If at any point you realize that this thing happened, maybe this child is not his, maybe you didn't even check, but you can see that the child is not your husband, you know, tell him. So if you're a man and you're having doubts for any reason, if you feel it, go for the test. It's not very cheap, but if you can afford it, go for it. I encourage it. Go for the test. I encourage women to go for maternity tests sometimes, because hospitals can be very crazy, you know. They can switch your child, so your husband is going to find out that it's not for him, and then you'll be thinking, oh my god, I did cheat on you, and then you find out that that child is not even yours. So if you know you're very innocent, you know, you can run a maternity test in that type of situation. But the most common thing that happens is women are very much aware, but they decide to keep it a secret, and it's very, very bad. Don't do it if you're considering it. If you're watching this video, don't do it. If you're pregnant and you know that that baby is not for your partner, let him know. Let the real father of that child know. Let your partner know, so you guys can decide what's going to happen. If you're going to end the relationship, if you're going to end the marriage, if you have to pay that price. Okay, I feel people run away from paying the price. That's why they do that kind of shit. Pay the price, because you're bringing a child into this world, into a world of misery, and it's painful. It's painful. You can't excuse it. This is why you guys are a couple. You communicate, you talk about these things and see how, you know, what solution, you know. I believe you have to love someone to marry them, yeah? Just let me know what you think in the comment sections, why you think women do this, what you think a man should do in that situation. Like the whole world was hearing his wife say two of his kids are not his. Like, what are you going to do? Anyway, thanks for watching. Like this video, comment, share, and I'll be back with more gist. Thanks for watching. Bye.